Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Blood Bowl action. I had a very rough match there last week, surprisingly. As I lost my main thrower, I lost I lost my guard lineman, but they have been replaced and now I'm in a unique position where maybe if I play my cards right, I could be in a stronger position than I was before since Lord Riodar was kind of a bit of a liability with his movement down, never mind how I would argue he was incredibly fragile. Keep in mind, he almost barely gets bashed, and the few times he has, he's basically been getting himself killed or injured. So I think this may be a blessing in disguise if I can get my thrower to at least level 3 here, Marlinor. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce this. I haven't really put much thought into it aside for the fact that, again, it's Masters of the Universe. I did tweak the name a little bit, so we'll just go with Marlinor. It sounds appropriate, right? I'll go with it. Either way, if I play my cards right and get you leveled up to at least level 3, you'll have your accurate, you'll have your dodge, and arguably, I should not need much more out of him, outside of maybe Dibbles if I'm so lucky. Or even a stat increase, but we're not going to count on that. For now, that's the goal, just get him his level up, get him caught up, and I actually have a sacrificial lineman in Sorko here, which, as weird as it may sound, I'm kind of excited to have some fodder that I'm not going to value, since, again, before this match, all my teams were level 2 at the very least, so it's a little bit refreshing. But my opponent I'm going up next is the Orcs, and while their skill set's pretty generic, pretty straightforward, my opponent has a completely different playstyle from what I understand. For one, they decide to get shadowing on their one blitzer here after their last match. So, I don't know what to really make of this. I'm gonna have to pay attention to how likely it is I can at least dodge away with like my blitzers and my catchers. It's gonna be a little bit odd. I'm not used to this skill, let alone on someone who's not really, I would argue, best equipped for it. Since anyone who's going to have the balls that you're going to want to get on is normally going to be faster than a Movement 6 Orc Blitzer. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Everything else is pretty generic. Only a single mighty blow outside the troll, of course, and 2 tackle, which are all, of course, all this is on one piece, so if I can somehow knock them out, stun them, get them off the field, that gives me so much more breathing room. And then, otherwise, this might be a pretty convenient match for me. Mainly with what I said. They're not really playing a bashy style. They're going to be attempting some passy play, some dodges. So that probably means my team will be a little more intact than usual. But we've seen how dealing with nobody below has screwed me over in the last match. So let's not get too carried away, shall we now?
What? Did I join and first hear my name? I don't think so. Oh my god, is that much better cash I'm getting?
Look at all that cash you got. Think of all the star players you can get.
Stupid not to get it.
I don't know, star players, black orcs. Maybe I don't know what kind of troll you can get. There's a lot of things you can have fun with all that petty cash.
That's true.
Oh no, it's Rompkey. Oh, that's a wizard? Okay. Here I thought you were going to threaten me with a rock. This is not nearly as intimidating. I do it for the show, I do it for the suspense. The wizard being successful makes it all that more dramatic.
It's true.
Besides, Johnny's wizard was an abysmal failure, Grimm's was decent, even though it may not have killed someone. It was still pretty good wizard. There, that's more like it, Roger. You're stealing Rompkey's thunder with that threatening me with a rock. I feel better already. It's good to be Elf. I can focus everyone's hatred to one player. Although now I had a taste for blood after playing with Xanax's team. I need more of it. If you're gonna be the dodgy orcs, maybe I'll be the bashy elves, just like Formol.
Elves.
Either way, good luck to you there.
Yeah, you too. be a good match.
This will be interesting, especially since you have a dang shadowing Orc Blitzer that I wasn't expecting. He's gonna try and lurk and chase after me.
Indeed.
Where is he hiding with that said? Oh, there he is. There's that sneaky little git with his tackle, his mighty blow, and his weird shadowing. First time having to deal with that, but I think I'm okay there otherwise. How do I want to tweak this though? Because I got a new thrower. I want to level him up, but don't think he helps me just yet. I think we'll stay with this.
Okay.
You already got your painful injury, Rompkey. So, you got one earlier with Grimm's match, remember? You may have just blew your daily cooldown on those rock injuries. Not saying that it won't happen. I'm just saying that's not likely to happen. Because, what is it? I can't remember what you hit. Was it Berserker with the agility down? Yeah, even that rock, Rompkey, it was supposed to hit the Yeti. You had to hit the Berserker that was right next to it. Yeah, I feel bad. Poor Blonde. Alright. Let's have our fancy kick. Have to make you go run for it. Ooh, a nice sweater for the occasion. Perfect. Couldn't ask for much better than that. Especially since it was scattering in towards your thrower. Oh, you may want to save that for later. Safer place first. Whatever seems like a safe play. There you go. Good start for you there with that turn 1 injury. He gets to live for a turn. Now, what about the other dodge piece? Ooh.
That gets re-rolled.
Yeah, I have dodge. I'm just gonna run away.
Yeah, that's fine.
Run, little elf, run. Because that's what you do best. I don't know what you're excited about, Black Templar. That was still a love tap as far as I'm concerned. No stat down or anything. It's just a boring old basic injury on an elf. But it's a good start, if nothing else. Yeah, what's it gonna be there? You got so many orcs left to roam around free. What is this? I was told you were like dodgy orcs, not come in my face orcs.
I am. Ah.
But I don't see no dodging though.
It's because I have no need to dodge at the moment.
Aw. I was lied to, damn it. I was told that these would be Ulfs, whatever the heck you pronounce. But at least they're just getting warmed up. They didn't do their pre-game exercise to get ready for this bashing. So I'm thankful for that. There's our troll boy. Ooh. That is unfortunate.
It was a little bit.
I will happily thank you for your contribution there. Now, do I start with this or not? Decisions. It is my wrestle piece, so best chance as any, I suppose. As good as I probably can get.
Yeah, that's my new blitzer. He needs a couple of levels. Listen.
Yep, he's the new blood. He's literally the new blood. He's got, like, no experience to him just yet.
Nope.
And that's a pile-on troll, and I don't like that one bit.
Nope.
Why do you have to terrify me with such a troll, dang it? For one and I fail, Rompke. Remember, he had wrestle. I would be fine if I wrestled that thing down. I don't know where you get these crazy notions from. Now, there's more fun to be had, though. How do we best take advantage of it? Oh yeah, that's a tackle piece. I'm not moving you till later. That's always terrifying when the first dodge fails. Push you out of the way. Go away, I don't like you. You got claws. They look painful. Yeah, let's see about bashing you away next. Ah. No knockdown, it's a shame. Hmm. I have rerolls, I don't like to have to burn them so early, but it's that dang tackle piece being awkward. A lot of pushes, you're getting away with a lot here.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Which is nice.
Oh, and your tackle kicks in there. I rolled another one.
You always carried.
And he's knocked out. That's pretty good for you.
That is indeed. Okay.
So how are you going to deal with this? There's elves in your backline, and no one likes elves in the backline. They're almost as bad as dang stinking Skaven.
Nah, it should be fine.
You
Should
say
be
that
fine.
now. Here comes the troll. He looks hungry.
Yeah.
Just a wee little bit. Ooh, you dodged the 6 there, you lucky bastard. You weren't keen about your dodgy orc shenanigans.
I wasn't lying to you. Did tell you.
Apparently. Apparently.
Special one two. Okay.
Ooh, gonna go for it, are you? So tempting with those 2 dice.
It is. Um, okay.
There you go, that looks better. Potentially better. I'm still standing at least.
This is true.
I'll take the sidestep, I guess.
Okay.
Now, come on, don't screw it up there. Ghoul bad, don't do it. He almost did it again.
Almost.
Come on, don't fail him now. There you go. Passing elf shenanigans. Or passing orfs. I'm still trying to figure out how to pronounce it.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Let's see. Okay, there's options. Can I do better? I think I can. I just don't like the idea of having to start with these dodges right away.
Call it
Especially-
Orcs.
Yeah, already. This is a lot of ones this game so far, and I'm not liking it. It's giving me a heart attack every time. He survives, alas.
Orcs. There is a lot to be bashed.
There is certainly a lot to be bashed. And a lot of elves to dodge. So don't count them out yet. And I didn't burn my reroll yet, although let's try not to burn it a second one already.
That's your previous statement, 4 injuries. You reckon 4 injuries?
There's a POW finally.
There we go. You hype up the ground there.
Time for sneaky elf crap. And this one's very special because he has diving tackle.
Nice.
So be very mindful of that. I'm giving you early warning about that. -2 to any dodge attempts you do. Yeah, apparently Doppel has been watching your orc shenanigans there, Templar. Because he's commenting how last season, Black Templar was doing a whole bunch of orc passing plays. His orc thrower was actually the #1 thrower that season too, better than the dang elves. So you got a lot to live up to there, Doppel, if you're going to continue to play passing orcs.
Maybe
I
one
hope-
class per.
Yeah,
per play.
I hope you can live up to the challenge. Or live up to what's expected of you.
Did you see my class teammate yesterday?
I didn't watch it, but I listened to that, so I know of the 6+ landing you did with the goblin.
And
I
I was
am
in
aware.
so many fucking zones. That fucking Nurgle fucking shit that
Yep.
reduces your passing. I made the pass. I failed the landing, and I re-rolled it. Landed with 6.
Oh,
One
it's your
turn
turn, by the
touchdown.
way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you want me to
It
pause.
was no, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to burn through your entire turn there, because, yeah, I saw that, and it's the same thing that happened with me against Speedy. The only reason he ties because he landed his goblin surrounded by elves and still was able to get the touchdown. The lucky git. This one is the new blood. He does not have he hasn't learned how to dodge blows yet. As he probably can imagine, it's really painful.
Mhm.
Hello, C-Rags. Welcome back to Yes Blood Bowl 2 and not the dang Nuffle League that I've been doing periodically. We get to see the violence up close. Ooh, and that looks painful. Only a stun, though.
Mhm.
You're not out of the woods yet, though.
No, I'm not.
Ooh, another go for it. They're working out so far. Now, moment of truth. How the hell is that orc gonna get out away from elves? You got the POW, so that definitely pays off for you. Where is he gonna go next? He's standing right next to a blitzer who would love to blitz him.
Mhm.
Oh no, run away! Dang, orcs are using tactics against me. Oh, you didn't take. Oh, you didn't do the both down? He didn't have block.
That's fine.
Push me closer, yes. Push me closer. I want to blitz your lineman or your ball carrier. Aw, no! More! All the GF5s! They're coming back to haunt you. Alright. So let's get ourselves collected then. So we can have ourselves a normal game now.
Please, look at this blood scrub. Yeah.
Hmm.
Orcs dodging, elves bashing. It's raining cats and dogs, for goodness sake.
Yeah, none of it makes sense, does it, Rompkey?
Look,
Hmm.
you're mad. Good thing that I am. Because if I wasn't, this probably never worked. It's a true mess.
Let's see if we can get some of these guys out of here. How many players am I currently missing? Only 2, so I can still get an elf screen going. I just gotta get these guys out of trouble. Okay. Oh, there's your shadowing, which failed. Oh no, it's if it. Oh, it succeeded. Never mind, I was wrong. Catch me if you can. He does have tackle though, so we gotta be ready for that. He's still going. I think I'm okay with that, am I? Because... Actually, let's try one more. Come on, follow me. Make my catch... Aw, the one time I actually want you to follow me, because that would have made my catcher be able to get out easier. Ah, such a shame. I had so much expected of you two. It was inconvenient, I won't lie.
Yeah. That's the whole reason for him. It's just to be an inconvenience.
Oh, is that all?
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, I wish I had wrestler or something on him, but this is a good opportunity to try something. There you go.
It's done.
He'll just take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, which valuable piece are you going to try and foul with? Or none of them even. That I'm okay with.
That's not it.
Here they come, boys. The orcs look angry. And they look extra bashy. Oh, you had to stand next to the one that doesn't even have dodge. Your tackle does no good there.
That's true. That is true.
We can't have this. We're going for the go for it blitz. He lives. The way is clear for your balls carrier now. Will you accept it? Oh, he's chancing it. Keep in mind, it's really easy for me to just get a 2-dice block on him at the moment now. So tread carefully. Yes, a silly troll. Well, we'll just have to see how we deal with you then. Dodge doesn't do me dirty yet, but that is a surprising amount of ones. But then again, I shouldn't be complaining with the amount of dodges I did against your shadowing piece. Now this is the one I'm a little apprehensive about. Oh my god.
Well done.
I just want to push him, but I'll take it. Because I didn't want to give him the assist anymore. Thank you, Nuffle. Now,
Nicely
where
done.
was I? Yeah, now back to blitzing this poor lineman again. There.
He's got the power.
Yes. Now's the turning point. Oh, so close yet so far, with all these dang orcs in the way. And I did not dodge yet, so... I don't know how I feel about this placement, but... Four plus, you say? You're saying there's a chance.
Nicely done.
Yep, we have to deal with your shadowing piece, and that scares me a bit. I wonder... This actually... doesn't actually work as well as I... Ooh, it actually does work as well as I think. Okay, thank you. I think, anyway. Alright, I was really tempted to take the 2-die block, but the problem, of course, means that ball carrier's out in the open for you to beat the crap out of him. And I didn't like that one bit. And I will take that. Although I am a bit wedged in a corner now, aren't I?
Just a little.
Yeah, I think I may be screwed if you can sandwich me in there. Yeah, Romke, apparently all those pushes I got in the first turn was just a feint to trick Doppel into a false sense of security. So that way I can strike in Fist of Blazing. Surprisingly on that red dice, but all I needed was a push to do what I did, or at least do what I attempted, which was to blitz your ball carrier. Yeah, give him a good bash first. Especially since you block. There you go. Oh, this might hurt. Phew. Oh, you're not gonna follow up? There's what I was wondering, if you were gonna not allow me to just blitz right through. Hmm. I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of this party. It's too cramped to my liking. I don't like all this attention these orcs are giving me.
Don't you want to be with their kind?
I don't want to be friends with them, though. Now I just gotta figure out how to best move, though. Because you have a shadowing piece that actually, outside tackle, my catcher can actually get away from him pretty well with that extra movement. So maybe I'm not worried about him, but it's that tackle I don't like. Wow, another double pow. I'm doing well in those rolls. You know that just means bad things are going to happen later on, aren't they? Never mind the turn 1 injury. Let's forget about that good fortune that you had. No, that never happened. Nuffle is out to get me. It's inevitable. No. And I almost forgot about you, my little friend. You're not really helping, but you're just there for moral support, I guess.
Nice.
Yep. That deals with the big thorn in my side. And I am thankful for it. He's actually been surprisingly problematic, but mainly since he was standing next to my lineman all this time. Again, since my blitzers and catchers are faster than him, it's actually easier for him to get away. No. Okay, so all I managed to do was help break the ball closer to my touchdown line. I think I'm helping you more than hurting you, in this case there, Doppel.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of working.
Yeah, it's sort of working. Let's just hope you don't bash through all my elves in that case. Because I don't want this to be a gift to you, dang it. This is my ball, I'm gonna keep it. Just keep in mind you still have that wizard, although it will immediately end your turn with those moves you did. So keep that in mind maybe for the upcoming turns. If you feel you need to, that is. Your troll's cooperating pretty well so far.
It's doing pretty well.
To my misfortune. Where's your blitz piece? Oh, he's right there. I don't want to be near you. Go away! Although anywhere else is not helpful. I want to be anywhere but here. Oh, you did it once. Can you do it again? Here come the go-forts. He succeeds. There's one problem though. Outside of your tackle, he has nerves of steel. So, you're not actually hindering his ability to catch. Famous last words. If I try and dodge and he fails, though. Oh my god, he's going for it! Are you getting a chance to reroll, though? That was a 5+. I know I saw a 6+ before, so I'm wondering if he actually succeeds the 6+. No, it looks like it was just a 5+. Oh god, how daring of you. Now I'm really terrified of your team. So let's at least give him the ball there. He has nerves of steel. At least I moved the ball up. There. Because I was tempted to just try and dodge. Maybe I should have just done it. Because again, he's that dang tackle piece and I don't like him. Oh, is this the moment of truth? Yes, it is. Dang it. There's a snake eye for ya. It's a good thing I did not do that dodge.
It's true.
Because now you have to work for it. Now's your chance to bash some elves. Make it count. You may only get this opportunity once. Oh god, look at all those devastating pows. He's alright. My catcher might not. Phew. Now which one was that blocking me? Where are you? Oh. Okay. I'll just back away. Here comes the blitz. You got them both down. Oh, is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Now time for more Ulf shenanigans with the passing play, maybe. Do you have what it takes? Can your blitzer be the star player he needs to be? There you go. Nicely done. Alright, so I still got a full roster. Let's see how we can make this work. First up, deploy your players. Nicely done on that touchdown, though.
Thank you.
I kind of predicted that after all those good block dice that it was going to come back around. I was just hoping you would have to put a little more effort than just knocking down my catcher with the first block, though.
think I'm good with that.
Alright.
Keep up this bullshit. Cheers,
Yeah,
Chief.
the elf bullshit. The goddamn elf bullshit. I still have 2 turns, so anything is possible here.
Somebody called them high orcs earlier.
Say
the
what?
Orcs. Yeah, somebody called them high orcs earlier. Time for a rock. Say with arrow pitch
Perhaps.
invasion.
Probably.
High orcs, yeah. Orcs.
Alright, let's see what happens here. You don't have kicks, so the ball can go anywhere. And it looks like it's going to be really shallow. That was almost a touchback, too.
Yeah, it was.
It was really damn close to one.
It's not the direction I wanted it to go. Yeah, it sucks.
It's the direction you're getting.
Yeah.
Well, I realize a mistake I did there, but we could still make it work. So let's see what happens here. Let's focus on actually getting him out of the way. There, that works.
That's the gun.
Yeah, just gotta keep in mind where everyone else can go. Yeah, and sadly that ball is kind of in the way too. It's hindering my movement some. It's a little annoying. I was not prepared for this kind of shenaniganry. Because it actually burns 1 point of my movement to just go around that cursed ball, but... So I guess we'll pick it up and see what happens. No one this time. No snake eyes to be had yet. Nope, this might be the snake guys instead. The game was just teasing me. Nope, not yet. Okay, you make it out fine. As much as I dislike tying up these orcs, we're gonna have to tie them up a little bit. Alright. Oh, what about this one? Nope. That was a false herring. Alright. That ball was actually a little bit awkward, and I had to block off my path there, so my one with the movement increase was supposed to be the one go up front, basically. So I positioned that slightly wrong. Not that it makes a big difference. I'll call it whatever I want, Rompkey. There's nothing you could do about it. Not until the second half, at least. Where I probably am going to regret those words when we get around to it. Ooh. More dodging shenanigans. Oh, he has a goblin. He's not afraid to throw it. Nope, really stupid kicked in. That was the one time I want really stupid to kick in. Look at him go! Actually, you're not blitzing, so I am not using diving tackle, as tempting as that is. I do not want to leave you a window to blitz me. He lives. This might hurt a bit. Thankfully, sidestep helps some. Now, one more bash to make me pay. Or you could dodge. I don't know if that would go better for you. Although, oh yeah, it's a red dice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I forgot why I put them there for a moment. Although it is basically better odds for a red dice, it depends what you're trying to go for. It's a 30% chance to get the skull on red dice with your block. And you do have a reroll still if you think that might work better for you. Alright, reroll that. There you go, he lives. Nothing too fancy, sadly. Dang it, all these guys next to this black orc and none of them have block or wrestle. Why did I put you guys here again? You're useless. Yeah, well. That's a good start at least. Gives me a little more breathing room. Now, Gobbo, I don't like you, and you're right next to a nice tackle block piece, so let's get rid of you, dang it. Perfect. Although that may have been a bad thing, because now I have to blitz with my catcher. How much of a problem is that? Actually, it might not be too bad. Depends how these dice play out. Yeah, I'm being unoptimal. Let's just get rid of this bastard already. Actually, 1 in 9 versus a 1 in 36. Hmm. Yeah, this is probably my best odds.
Nice.
There we go. I was trying to be too fancy. Because even if I did take that blitz, I kind of need that reroll in case of the go for it. Yes, my knocked out player gets up.
Nice.
Although I think... I'm trying to remember. Did I stun one of your players at least at this point? I honestly can't remember.
You did stun a player.
Oh my god, I actually broke armor. This is not normal for elves. Alright, so now I have a little more... Say what?
One of my friends said that was a good half. So yeah, it wasn't a bad half.
You got your touchdown. You got a couple of orc passing shenanigans in. That'll do Black Templar proud, or do Black Templar proud. It was a good half for you.
So far, I've only captured 1 touchdown.
Only one. Don't worry, we'll crank it up soon enough. Once you start failing those passes, though. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
Ooh, and actually I have a spare player. What do I do with you? Alright. Let's see what happens here. Will I regret mocking you earlier, Rompkey, or not? Oh, that was nice of you, Rompkey. You gave me a nice sweater. That was mighty generous of you. Yeah, now I don't think I need to do that right away. I have dodges. So we're gonna do this again, because I have wrestle. And I don't need wrestle here at least, but it works out. Actually, let's just get these guys backed up a bit before we worry about anything else. Alright, now just give him the ball, please. There, I'll take that. Now what the hell do I do with it is the question. I don't know yet. I don't think I planned that far ahead. I remember what I was gonna do. It was to power level this guy up. He's my fresh thrower after losing the other one, but can't get too careless. So I probably could have moved him a little bit better with that said. Alright, do your worst. Ooh, jumping right away to the blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have sidestep, so he is safe for a turn. There's gonna be no surfing to be had here.
Damn it.
No, stay away from my catcher. He blitzed you for a reason, damn it. And so he can stay away from you. No, not him. Anyone but him, damn it. At least you have no goblins to throw at me. I'm thankful for that.
Sure.
I am safe from random goblin shenanigans.
All right. What are you on about, Mark?
I will take that push. Doesn't really help me, I suppose.
I'm sure I'm becoming allergic to work again.
Allergic to work?
Yeah. It's annoying me.
Oh boy. What, working at
still
home
have-
there? What?
No, I still have to go out and
Oh.
work. Yeah, a utility worker, so
Okay
classed
then.
as a key worker. Yeah.
Alright.
Everyone's home getting paid, and you know,
Oh.
I'm out doing work. Oof.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling there. I still have to work as well there, but it's more trying to keep the place clean, if nothing else at the moment, due to the
Yeah.
current situation, so
Yeah.
I'm trying. If anything, I see as doing my part, at least as well as I can.
Yeah.
Although, we'll see how we make it on the... We'll see if we make it through to the other side pretty well, though. Yeah, let's get the hell away from all these dang orcs. They're cramping my style. Although I don't want to make go for it. I'm intimidated by all your successful GFIs that I'm gonna fail all mine. Which is why I was so hesitant getting that touchdown. I was thinking maybe there was a better way. There was no better way. Although I could be wrong. Oh. Oh yeah, you have the tackle piece. I forgot. And it wasn't even a tackle piece that knocked me down, it was the dang black orc. Just to add insult to injury. So I do have movement 8, so he's a lot more likely to get away. Basically, just think of it as me like having AV armor 8 or armor 9, I believe. I forget statistics, but it's pretty close to the odds of that.
Great.
Oh god, Troll is not happy. He sees elves up behind him. Ooh, 50-50.
Yep.
Make it work. Yes, he does it.
But
Oh, but he fails to go for it.
it's because I didn't look. I wasn't watching what I was doing. Idiot.
That is rough.
See, normally I won't dodge with the Black Orcs. I'll dodge with the Blitzers and the Lemon.
Yeah. It does appear, but of course there's that tiny delay. And I take it you have it set up where it shows tackle zones in the grid as well, do you?
No.
Okay. I don't know how much you would prefer that, but using that, but it definitely helps at least make a little bit easier judgment calls.
Normally I look first. I was just excited.
Yeah, you want to bash some Elves. Who doesn't want to bash Elves? Let's be honest. Raise your hands if you ever dreamed of bashing an elf in the face. I know you're on there, Rompkey. Admit it. I'm waiting for it. Don't you lie to me. Fine, don't raise your hands. You're all liars as far as I'm concerned anyway. Well, I'm not going to admit that out loud, C-Rag, but you're not entirely wrong. And, okay, I burnt my blitz. I was wondering about that. I won't admit out loud that even I enjoy watching elves get beat up at the moment. I just wasn't expecting a fireball to kill 2 of them, though. From my last game, but it happened. Anyone else I'm missing? No, I think we're good. Oh, nothing, Rompkey. Nothing at all. Pay no attention to what chat's talking about. If you were busy with schoolwork or whatever was going on, be my guest. We weren't talking about if you dreamed of murdering elves or not. No, nothing of that sort. Yeah, we were... Basically, I was just asking, raise your hand if you dream about watching elves get murdered, getting punched in the face. And you had to disappoint me, Rompkey. Tisk, tisk. I guess that's that 83%, 86% elf of yours showing, I suppose. Or whatever the verdict was. From that one random dice roll that has no relevance. Never mind. We're just confusing Rompkey, poor fella. No, I'm only bringing up the dang dice roll where everyone wanted to see how much percentage elf you were. But if you want to be a high elf, sure. Oh god. No, don't do it to us now. Poor fella. He wanted to get into the party so badly, too.
Yeah.
Now, how do I want to do this? Okay, this is a wrestle piece. I'll happily take that. Sadly, my thrower does not have dodge. He's the one person I don't want to try to dodge out yet. But I'm a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I hate stalling, I think I might have to do it a bit. Let's see how many players we can get up here first for that. Rompkey is 100% Amazon, which, honestly, depending on how you look on it, or look at it, it's still, what, at least 60-70% elf, so...
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, it's still comparable. It still fits. Now, how the hell do I get out of this mess? Well, I guess I have one way to help get out of this mess some. It just doesn't help a whole lot. That's my level 1 lineman. I don't want to move him. He's likely to fail me. Yeah, my catcher probably has more luck at dodging out than my lineman just because of the convenience of dodge. There we go. Probably should have moved him a little bit better. There's the fail roll I was waiting for. He's still got to learn the ropes, I suppose.
It's true.
Don't worry, Rompkey, you already thrown a rock at me at least multiple times, I'm sure. We just completely forgot about when those situations were, since they didn't amount to anything significant. But yeah. I hate to have to stall on you, but with your passing shenanigans, you probably can tie it. We've seen it happen, dang you. Trying to steal my thunder, I won't allow for it. That is elf bullshit that you pulled in the first half, and I won't stand by it. Oh god, this might hurt though. Ooh. You keep in mind the loner. You got away with it, but still same results at least.
Yeah.
For a moment I thought your troll had block and that you were gonna pile on the poor bastard. One can yeah, C-Reg, one can hope Twitch integration with Blood Bowls 3 if that ever gets some more news finally, dang it. That would be amazing.
For a while to hear anything.
Yeah, it's sadly been almost a year up to this point since we heard of that Big Ben announcement. But can you imagine Twitch integration of some kind to have the spectators actually be involved with the fans in some way?
That would be pretty cool.
I don't know what exactly they would do, because of course, as much as we would love to give Rocky a real rock, you know that wouldn't really Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It would definitely throw things off and entice a lot of trolling potential. Ooh, there's the lightning bolt. No armor breaks, thankfully, though. I will take it.
It's forcing the issue.
It was a valiant attempt. Now I gotta get my elves out of this mess. Yeah, you definitely are doing the right idea there, because I'm worried about the next few turns being very painful for my elves. Because just one of them needs to fail to kind of screw things over. Kind of like how that Snake Eyes did for me when I tried to dodge out.
Yeah. Yeah, Ronky, you're right. I was thinking about the fireball, and then I thought, we'll just force the issue.
Alright.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's just the high elves, or do you think it has to be me who has to do the morale check there, Roger? I don't think high elves are anywhere near that morale check. It just would make it funny, though. Because goddamn you, Pirate Joe, you did it again. You goddamn did it again. With your damn fireball and murdering half my team, basically. Alright, let's see if you get another first turn bash with this setup or not, because it worked well for you before. And I am not looking forward to it. Alright, let's see if you can make miracles happen with 4 turns. Well, I take that back with 3 turns.
That's it.
You made it happen once before, you can do it again. Ooh, thank God for rerolls, though. Thank God for rerolls. Saving so many bad dice rolls. Ooh, there's a nice path for you with the Mighty Blow piece, no less. Is this injury number 2? Phew. Oh, that doesn't look pleasant. If only he had dodged, that poor lineman. Sorko lives! Oh my god, he somehow lived.
Yeah, I will do, Sean.
Hey, what is this outmaneuvering crap you're doing here? That's not an orc tactic. Okay, now it looks more like an orc tactic. Oh, here comes the blitz. He's alive! If only for another turn. No, don't do it!
Oh, the fuck.
Oh, God. Moroff, you were doing so well too, buddy. You were the reason for that touchdown too, I believe, in the first half.
Yeah. Well, this makes it stupidly hard.
Yeah. You made a lot of go-for-its too, and they were working out incredibly well for you. At least I feel like they were, so don't feel too bad. It just was a lot of go-for-its. The stats had to bite you in the ass eventually. And that was still an amazing touchdown you did, since it was the snake eyes that denied me. I was one space away, even if you didn't knock down my catcher. It was that snake eyes that denied me that touchdown in the first half. I think, anyway. I could be wrong. And I thankfully have a reroll for this.
Yeah, what fucked me was the double fucking tackle down.
Yeah.
The first fucking roll, man.
Yeah, that really burnt the reroll. Because your thrower, with his reroll, you were going to pass it to the goblin, weren't you?
Yes, and then obviously I was gonna
the goblin's throw. Yeah, I probably would have seen that coming and at least somehow tried to get close to your troll. And I would have probably tried 4 or 5 elves, at least at max throwing distance, because that's what I did with Speedy when he did his one-turn touchdown. He just got really lucky dice there. Although, with how your 3 orcs are in front, I don't know how I honestly would be able to stop you, get multiple guys on there that you couldn't just bash away. If I were to be honest. Nope. Is this another snake eyes? Phew. Now I'm scared to dodge with my catcher because he doesn't quite have dodge.
Basically.
Now we got ourselves a reverse screen, I just realized, so... And I do not want you fouling my guys, so... Run the hell away! Although, I'm gonna try running away, but you got a dang blitzer who's been surprisingly effective at annoying my linemen. Ooh, thank God. So I'm safe. You're not gonna foul anyone, you're not gonna mutilate them. I hope. Oh, you still have a goblin's throw. I kinda forgot about that. I'm nicely clumped up for you. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Sake of all the good times, stop. Sake of all the good times, Doppel. Sake of the good times. Well, he survived. Of course, you had to roll a 6 on the landing and not on the actual throw.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Yep.
I forgot that piece was there.
The diving tackle. And you need a 5+. You could make it.
Nope. No. What?
It was worth trying, though.
Yeah.
What kind of injury was that, though? I didn't get to see it.
Just no long-term effect.
Okay, so he's fine. It's sadly I don't get the experience for that. But I'll take the touchdown. Good game, man. You still could do still do a goblin throw with the last turn, so you're not out of it yet as far as getting SPP. Or bash me even. Now,
realistically, I could make the one-turn touchdown.
Yep, it's happened before, and this is basically where I position my guys, because I think this is roughly around, as far as you can throw, let's see, 6 hexes.
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, let me go one more forward, just in case. Or at the very least, far enough forward where... I think just to be safe, maybe I'll go one more. I think that might be too far forward, though. I don't know if I like it. On the plus side, you still could... Yeah, you're probably still close enough to bash and make an opening, though. So even this is not foolproof. You could just make an opening for maybe your Goblin's Throw.
Just. Okay.
All right, Rompke, you could give Doppel a riot for an extra turn to maybe get a touchdown. A rock would be funny, but it doesn't help Doppel, so maybe a riot, depending how generous you're feeling. As the benevolent rock god, self-proclaimed rock god, I believe, or is that someone else? Was that Mass who proclaimed that? I can't remember. Pitch invasion would actually help, because then it gets rid of tackle zones. A ride or a pitch invasion might help. I do have fame. Oh wow, surprisingly you have fame, even though I have the fan factor, so actually a pitch invasion would be pretty good for you if that were to kick in. So yeah, pitch invasion could do it. And I did not think to see I had a kick piece to kind of make this harder, but let's throw you a bone. And as much as I like to stay near your troll, it's probably not going to help with the 3 bashes you're going to do. Although I can't stay away from a tackle piece either. So that doesn't do me much good either, damn it. Although at least I know where the ball's going. Alright, good luck with your attempt, Doppel. Although, I mean, idiots, I was thinking of focus more on where the ball was and not so much where the troll was, so that was pretty stupid of me. I just gave you a window to throw, or throw your goblin.
It's true.
This is your moment to shine. Humiliate me. Make that goblin throw work. The final middle finger for me trying to act all smug and superior and being all strategic. Now, do you want a chance to blitz or go straight for the goblin's throw? Ah. Good game, man. Good
Yeah,
game.
GG.
It was still a spectacular touchdown you did in the first half. It was definitely something. You gave me a run for my money there.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Oh, yeah.
My goblin with the AV down. Got MVP. Nice.
Nice, very nice. Regular line elf gets MVP. So, you got a good handful of experience all around. With, of course, what is it? It almost looks like your same blitzer got all the injuries.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jeez,
that doesn't surprise me.
he's just hogging everything. The nerve of him.
Oh. Never mind, dude. Thank you very much for the game. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for showing me and enlightening me the way of the Elves, the orc. What the hell do you pronounce this damn thing? This elf orc shenanigans that you've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do as much as what I normally do, to be fair.
I call bullshit. You dodged you succeeded in a 6+ dodge with a black orc at one point. I saw it.
Yeah, well, there was that, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't as bad as what I normally am. So.
It was still something to see. Hopefully those passing plays will make Black Templar proud.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
He was at least watching, so you'll have to tell Doppel yourself, Black Templar. I can only assume. Otherwise... Wow, I only got 4 Defender Stumbles out of that entire game. I got a good amount of POWs still, but... Wow, I got a ridiculous amount of POWs. So I guess that balances out slightly. But otherwise, I don't think I got any level up, sadly. I messed up a tiny bit, because I was going to let my level 3 Blitzer do the 2 touchdowns, and I kind of screwed that up a tiny bit, dang it. Now he's only 3 experience away from a level up. Either way.
That's not too bad.
Yep. Thank you for the match. I just confirmed it now here.
Yeah, I confirmed it already myself.
Yep. I wish you luck for the rest of your season there.
Thank you very much. You too, bud.
Take it easy.
Yeah, see you soon. Bye.
So, I'm not happy with a couple of things there. Like I said, I was trying to strategically plan it to get a little bit of experience for my thrower, which I did get the 1 point that mattered, but I was supposed to get that second touchdown with Healan here. So that way he could have got that level up and maybe I would have had a second tackle piece ready. That was my own fault there. I didn't think it through the best. I just saw the ball need to be picked up, and I just went for it basically. Dumbfoundedly, when really my blitzer should have gone and picked it up. Either way, we got a big match coming up next week, so I have plenty of time to get myself ready, I suppose. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you next time.